Stand-up comedians have brought amusement and fun to our life through their tremendous humor. These funny guys put themselves on stage and share some of the most hilarious topics and exciting stories with us that are amazingly funny and irresistible to control our laughter. Welcome to Binge TV, and here are the top 10 best Netflix comedy specials. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn notifications on for more videos like this one. 10th place, Weirdo, Donald Glover. With his unique brand of youthful storytelling, Donald Glover brings down the house in his hysterical stand-up special, Weirdo. He graced the comedy world with his 2011 Comedy Central Hour, which remains the best. Glover's storytelling talents and knack for observational comedy combine to form a journey that feels like hanging out with the coolest friend you've ever had. He has a sort of unique sense of humor and can present his jokes in a charismatic way. The way he tells the story, his delivery, and his stand-up aren't just unrelated joke after joke. He makes you care about it and guarantees that you will laugh many times during this special. 9th place, Jerry Before Seinfeld. Jerry Before Seinfeld is all about Seinfeld performing on stage at the Comic Strip Live on 2nd Avenue. Seinfeld mocks the self-important aura and talks about growing up on Long Island and offers many sharp insights into the mentality of young children, such as the way they tend to withdraw and slump and even lie down from exhaustion whenever they're forced to go to a bank or any place else that holds no interest for a kid. When you're 5 and you get bored, you literally can't support your body weight, he says, adding, adulthood is the ability to be bored and remain standing. Seinfeld works the cramped stage of his old haunt with not only the effortless and inevitable confidence of the old pro and cultural touchstone he is, but with an enthusiasm belying any hint of obligation. 8th place, Bothering Jesus, Kathleen Madigan. Kathleen Madigan is one of those rare comedians who have the knack to turn everyday life into hilarious tales. Her delivery, timing, vocabulary, articulation, and vocal expressions are seamlessly and naturally woven together to laughs at everyday situations. Kathleen enlightens her life growing up as one of 7 in Missouri, her relationship with her aging parents, siblings, nieces, and nephews, and her life touring the country. She makes jokes that are progressive and shrewd. Her humor tends to revolve around real interactions with people. The build-up to her punchlines often begins with, "Google it." Her work shines when she focuses on the specificity of her relationships with those closest to her. When she speaks about her obsession with the lost Malaysian flight, it's funny, but it's the context of her brother saying he'll hang up on her if she keeps talking about it, which makes the humor fly. 7th place, What? Bo Burnham. What is a stand-up comedy routine and album by American comedian Bo Burnham. It is Burnham's first show, and the humor in the show is reliant on music, prop comedy, observational jokes, and miming. The live performance debuted at the Regency Ballroom in San Francisco on December 17, 2013, and the album is derived from a special live performance at the Barrymore Theater in Madison, Wisconsin, of the same set. In addition to the live performance, the album has 5 studio singles: Repeat Stuff, F, Nerds, Channel 5 News, and Hell of a Ride. The show was released on Netflix in December 2013. Bo Burnham rose to fame after posting songs on his YouTube page with satirical and funny slants. He toured extensively during this time, gathering material for his first official Comedy Central Hour. 6th place, Not Normal, Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes' Not Normal is her Netflix premiere. Wanda Sykes periodically argues with the roll of fat around her stomach, which she calls Esther, after Esther Roll, the actress who played the mom in Good Times. Esther, a cantankerous sort with a deep voice and an appetite that could match the plant in Little Shop of Horrors, is both foil and id. When one of Sykes' children made an impolite comment about the size of her belly, Esther lashes out, "Break her little wrists." Sykes, the responsible half of this splendid double act, would never think of such a thing. Sykes is extremely funny in a fairly limited role. She has been the first African-American to perform at the White House Correspondents' Dinner and conceive and star in her primetime sitcom, Wanda at large. 5th place, Tambourine, Chris Rock. Tambourine is a stand-up comedy special that premiered on Netflix in February 2018, starring comedian Chris Rock. It is Rock's 6th comedy special and his first for Netflix. It received overwhelmingly positive reviews from critics, with praise directed towards the special's political themes, his ability to address aspects of his personal life, and the overall tone, with some stating that Rock bears his soul. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a rating of 100% based on 23 reviews, with an average rating of 7.5 out of 10, and the website's critical consensus reads, "Chris Rock reasserts his credentials as one of comedy's preeminent figures in Tambourine, an introspective stand-up act delivered with fresh sensitivity and trademark exuberance." 4th place, Happy to Be Here, Tig Notaro. Comedian Tig Notaro performs a stand-up set at the historic Heights Theater in Houston. Tig has achieved a lot of success from Happy to Be Here. The show is joyful and ecstatic. Tig captures the happy moments of her life without being saccharine and still manages to keep that deadpan timing she's mastered. Tig recalls the time a warm-up comic introduced her to an audience without having met her. The male comedian calls Tig a guy and says they are best friends and have traveled all over together. Tig jokes that this was embarrassing because then it appeared as if my very best friend had never even noticed. Mostly, the hour-long set is about her life and some funny stories about Stephanie's particular personality quirks, along with reenacted conversations between the two wives that sound downright hilarious in Tig's stop-and-go delivery. Even funnier, though, are her stories about their kitten Fluff, whose given name they kept out of respect for her birth parents. You'll love to hear about Fluff's night-night ribbons. 3rd place, Thoughts and Prayers, Anthony Jeselnik. Thoughts and Prayers is a comedy special by American comic Anthony Jeselnik. Anthony talks about death, animal cruelty, and serial killing. Jeselnik has gained a large mainstream following due to his aggressive and uncompromising humor. Jeselnik mostly targets parents and uses the stage to address their worst fears. He begins with a joke about a baby trapped in a hot car and then delivers a follow-up joke about women who can't pull off sarcasm. Jeselnik quickly shifts gears to assess the moment. If you guys laugh at that joke, the whole show goes great. Jeselnik steadily reminds the audience that they paid to be entertained and that he's there to provoke. The comedian appears to embody overly confident male personality traits and uses that preconception for his arrogant stage persona. The comedy special includes a lengthy commentary about accepted social media etiquette, in which Jeselnik discusses how people typically offer disingenuous or painfully predictable comments after tragedies, as referenced by the special's title. 2nd place, New in Town, John Mulaney. John Mulaney is best known for his show New in Town. New in Town is currently streaming on Paramount Plus and Prime Video channels. New in Town is Mulaney's first hour-long TV special. The comic discusses his childish appearance and later jokes about politically correct behavior and censorship. Mulaney also jokes about the Law & Order franchise, specifically the confused demeanor of Ice-T's character Finn Tutuola in Law & Order Special Victims Unit. New in Town preceded the comic's starring role in the Fox series Mulaney, which ended in February 2015 after just one season. Mulaney appears to be a family-friendly comedian, but his acts often include provocative jokes. He makes sharp observations about the entertainment industry and endears himself to audiences by reminding them that he's just a kid at heart. The comic typically wears a suit and tie on stage, resulting in an old-school presence that appeals to older audiences. 1st place, Sticks and Stones, Dave Chappelle. Sticks and Stones is a 2019 American stand-up comedy show written and performed by comedian Dave Chappelle. It is Chappelle's 5th Netflix special, following the 2017 specials Deep in the Heart of Texas, The Age of Spin, Equanimity, and The Bird Revelation. Principal photography began at the Tabernacle in downtown Atlanta, Georgia from June 13 to 16, 2019. The special received mixed reviews from critics, in part due to jokes about defending Chappelle's friend and comedian Louis C.K., as well as the jokes concerning the abuse allegations against singers Michael Jackson and R. Kelly. The special earned Chappelle his third consecutive Grammy Award for Best Comedy Album, as well as his third and fourth Primetime Emmy Awards, including for Outstanding Pre-Recorded Variety Special. So what are your thoughts on all these Netflix comedy specials? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for more